Welcome. I'm Meredith, and I'm with the Oasis Spiritual Empowerment, and this series is all about powering affirmation cards and affirmations. And if you haven't seen the previous episodes, just really briefly, understand that the way affirmations work, the idea is if you say it, if you write it, it'll get in, and you'll believe it. The problem is that's working on the conscious level, and where you really need to get that belief is at the unconscious level. So when you combine thought, word, and deed, it's much more powerful, it sinks in much more deeply, much faster too. So that's really what this series is about. It's about giving you very simple tools and techniques that you can use right away to begin really believing the affirmations. So now this one, every thought I think is creating my future. And that is absolutely true. I don't think that in and of itself needs to be an affirmation. I feel like it's missing the next part. Remember, you have kind of two minds. You have that conscious mind and you have the unconscious mind. So if consciously you're thinking, I'm wonderful, I deserve wonderful things, but your unconscious mind doesn't believe that, and your unconscious mind is thinking other things, this isn't helping, right? So there are a few ways that you can begin to create a shift in the way your unconscious mind thinks. And just very generically, talking about positive and less than positive thoughts, understand that you become like the people you most surround yourself with. So if the bulk of your friends are optimistic or positive people, you're going to begin to become optimistic and positive. If the bulk of your friends or the friends that you most associate with, if they're very pessimistic and they're just very down on themselves, it's going to transfer to you. I'm not saying by any means that you should cut such people out of your life, but I just think it's important that you understand that. And understand that there are ways that you can neutralize those negative feelings and thoughts. They did a study and found that for every negative thought or experience, you need 3 positive ones just to neutralize it, just to get to 0. Okay? There are very simple things that you can do for this. If you like animals, maybe watch some cute animal videos or some funny videos, things that bring you joy, that uplift you, that make you happy. So again, you want at least 3, and 3 does tend to be the magic number, but at least 3 things. So if you watch the news, right, the news is rarely uplifting. So that's fine. Watch the news. You want to be informed. But after that, before you go to sleep, never go to sleep on the news. Before you go to sleep, watch some funny videos. Watch a home movie. Just 3 things that will uplift you and help you feel lighter, to kind of cleanse that palate. I'm a big horror movie buff. But I never go to sleep on a horror movie, right? I'll always either watch a comedy or, read something that's funny, or you wanna get to that, at least a neutral place, if not a positive one. Another thing to understand is that we see what we look for, okay? So if you expect things to be bad, if you expect people to be bad, you're going to notice that more. It's like, you ever buy a car, and before you buy the car, you do your research, and you decide on a vehicle, and maybe up until that point, you saw it here and there, but as soon as you start really looking for it, you see it everywhere you go. You think, oh, this must be the most popular vehicle ever. It's not that it's suddenly around more. It's that you're noticing it more because you've created that frame for yourself. That works with absolutely everything. So you can start to consciously build a frame that suits you, that'll help you get to a place where you want to be. And because you're working on the conscious level, you need to continue to fuel it. You need to consciously remember to do it, but only for a period of time, because at some point it will sink in to the unconscious level, and you'll begin to just naturally, automatically use that frame. And you could do that in many ways, by telling yourself that, and by consciously looking for it. If you have a less than positive experience with a person, your gut instinct may be to say, oh yeah, people stink, oh man, they're so bad. But catch yourself. Remember that this is one person, this is one incident. And most people are good people. They want to do good things. They want to help. They want to be the hero. Nobody sets out to be the bad guy. Not really. So understanding that and reminding yourself of that can help to set that frame. And again, any less than positive, you want to counteract it with something positive. And it's also a really great way to start your day. If you normally wake up and watch the news first thing, that's the first thing that's getting in there. Instead, watch or read something positive. Maybe just spend time, if you have a nice cup of coffee in the morning, maybe sit outside, get some fresh air, watch the birds, or even just from your window. But take 5 minutes, 10 minutes before you turn on that news to just appreciate what's around you. To just allow yourself to just feel good. To just feel good. And after the news, wipe that slate clean. You still know what you watched, what you absorbed, but you don't have to hold on to the feeling associated with that memory, with that knowledge. So you can create another feeling, a better feeling, one that's more productive, more comfortable, more in line with what you want. Because remember, every thought you think is creating your future and your present, right? We recreate ourselves every day by our choices, and most especially by our thoughts. We can't always affect what happens, but we can always control how we feel about it, how we respond, how we react to that thing. And that's the key. So let me know what you think, how you enjoyed this, how you might implement this. What are ways that you can set a frame for yourself, or cleanse your palate to help just feel the way you want to feel, and start to really think in ways that align with your desires, with your purpose. And the card was from Power Thought Cards by Louise Hay. And and this is a daily or semi-daily series. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell for all the notifications, so you'll be alerted when I post the next. And have a wonderful day, and be wonderful to yourself, because you deserve it. You deserve only the best, all the best. And that is my wish for you.